General Hospital obviously can't help themselves. Despite their official social media accounts touting an influx of much-needed romance coming to Port Charles, they had to bring sadness and destruction instead. While on brand for sure, it's sad if that's what they truly think passes as love in the afternoon these days. General Hospital, an odd take on romance actually. The online promise of romance was a day earlier, when absolutely none of the stories featured that day had anything to do with romantic overtures except perhaps a lying Marshall Ashford. Robert Gossett, claiming an injury, was just using it to get to know nurse Epiphany Johnson, Sonia D, a little better, and eventually asking her out to dinner. While fans would love to see longtime fan favorite Epiphany get a hot new romance, seeing her lied to isn't exactly on anyone's wish list. But sure, we'll go with that for now. Supposed love stories have certainly begun on a worse foundation with this show. Take Elizabeth Weber Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, and Hamilton Finn, Michael Easton, whose infatuation began after they thought they killed Peter August, Wes Ramsey. Romance. Speaking of that couple, they were attempting their first date, for the umpteenth time, with a dinner close to where Epiphany and Marshall were having theirs. Things were going okay for both couples, though we wouldn't say we felt the show putting much focus on romance, per se. In fact, Elizabeth kept talking about her late husband, Franco, Roger Howarth, reminding viewers of a romance that actually did work but had to have a tragic end. Speaking of which, both romantic dinners came to a screeching halt when Marshall had trouble breathing, grabbed his throat and chest and promptly collapsed right in front of a screaming Epiphany, begging for help. If only there was a medical professional nearby as the distraught head nurse just sat there. Probably in shock. That's okay, Liz and Finn, who can't even pronounce someone dead correctly, came rushing to help and got the man to General Hospital. We're pretty sure someone almost dying in front of them will spark that romantic flame for those two since they seem to be into that sort of thing. Where this will lead Epiphany and Marshall though, should he survive, we're pretty sure he will, is anyone's guess. Considering this show, they'll probably be engaged by next week with only having been seen one more time. General Hospital, GH, airs weekdays on ABC. Check your local listings for airtimes. For more about what's coming up in Port Charles, check out all the latest that's been posted on GH Spoilers, and for an in-depth look at the show's history, click here. Surprise, soap fans! You asked for more puzzles and we listened. Look forward to daily puzzles in our spoilers, recaps, and some extra special articles. Ad block test, why?